viewers, wherever you are joining us from, we bring to you hearty greetings from the political capital of Cameroon. We are meeting today our father and we'll be discussing a lot of issues that will change our community. We are talking of no other person but His Excellency, Yengo Francis. Your Excellency, welcome to Oko in Focus.
Thank you. I want to take the opportunity to heartily thank Oko in Focus again, because we have the habit of meeting from time to time to exchange about our area, about Oko subdivision, and maybe even about our country, Cameroon. I want to welcome you heartily here, and it is my wish, my fervent wish, that at the end of our exchange, we will say things that will help our people. We'll say things that can move Oko ahead. Say things that will make, our subdivision to be a good place to live in.
Thank you, Your Excellency. It is often said that if you want to make people doomed for life, you take away education from them. Looking at the school year that just ended, and we are at the verge of the next academic year, do you have something to tell us? Maybe your impressions?
Yes, thank you. The school year ended and it's about to resume next month, next September, next month. What I have to say about is the situation at the national level. And when I read and hear that people have had good results here and there, I feel very bad, because I know that we have difficulties in Oko.
Exactly.
Children are not going to school in Oko. And I wonder what other Oko people feel when they look at that. Now, all of us are giving the security difficulties as an explanation. But what I have to say is that despite the difficulties, schools are going on in many places. I was very, very, first of all, pleased that I saw that some schools did well in areas that we think are epicenters of insurgency, insecurity.
Exactly.
At the same time, I was very disheartened to see that we tried in Oko, but not enough. When you look at the population of Oko, you see that our children, the numbers are not very encouraging. I saw certain areas in Blue Division, certain rural areas where you had 100, 150 something children passing the A levels, and these are areas that are little fractions of the populations of Oko. So I think that my greatest wish is that all the populations in Oko should stand up and end the insecurity that is in Oko. Because I know if they stand up today and say it should stop, if they stand up today and say all those rascals who are disturbing people at the bar should disappear, those who are disturbing people at Jikishem should disappear, if the population say it, they will disappear and our children will go back to school. It is very sad that all the structures, the schools that the government has created all over Oko are not functioning. And we're very happy that it is one of us, our elder brother, one of our parents, who helped these things to be created.
Exactly.
How do you think that he feels today when he sees that these things cannot function? So my take about the school year is that we should stand up and encourage our children to go to school, and we should help our children by giving a good security environment for them to be able to go to school. And it starts by saying no to insurgency. We should condemn what is bad. We should say that the Oko children who are standing up to disturb education in Oko, they should still, in other places, the children that they invite to come and help them to cause problems in Oko, in their own places schools are going. You have to just look at the results and you see that we are lagged behind.
Exactly. Thank you, Your Excellency. I believe somebody is watching and getting everything you are saying now. We are aware that we all are looking forward to have a community that develops rapidly. Do you have any concern to raise as far as security and the development is concerned?
Thank you so much. These two things go hand in hand. When there is security, development sets in automatically without anybody having to do special things about it. Point one is that there is no security in Oko. The last time I went to Oko was maybe at the end of 2016 or early 2017. And there was an explosion of development in Oko. Unfortunately, since then, under the pretext of getting independence or whatever, our children decided to take arms against their own state, against their own people. Now, since they are unable to kill the state, they have resorted to kill us, the populations, the natives of Oko. How are they killing us? First, they've killed physically a lot of people in Oko. They have killed development. They even dug the roads. They burnt the market and all those type of things. So this is the way that they have killed us. And I think that the only way for Oko to start developing again, I know there's a lot of sporadic people building one isolated houses left and right, but that is not development. That is just a little fraction of development.
Exactly.
I think that when all this, for me, I call it madness, and I'm not afraid or ashamed to say it. And I think that if every Oko man can condemn it and say it's wrong, and say it's madness, and could ask their children to come back from the road, ask their children to stop bringing people from elsewhere to join them so that they should torture their parents. I think if they do this, we'll have a clean security situation and development will go ahead. I also watch the news that is happening in other places so much, and I see that people from other areas are going back to their areas. And why is it that the Oko people cannot allow their own people to go back and develop Oko? So are we going to stand up tomorrow and start turning the wheel backwards, start saying that all other places are developing? No, this is the time. I can give you an example. I watched a delegation of mainstream in Bafmen yesterday.
Yes, Your Excellency.
And you needed to see how the people were enthusiastic about peace, about development. So my message is clear. Oko should do the same. If we don't do it, we'll just have our tears to shed tomorrow.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I believe somebody is getting you 100%. We are aware that on the 28th of this month, you are going to be receiving some people, all for the good of the community. Would you like to throw more light on the visit you are expecting on the 28th of this month?
Yes, on the 28th of this month, I will receive about 100 people, sons and daughters of Blue Division. First of all, I'm going to receive the people of the CPDM, which is my party, which I represent even at the divisional level. I will receive them here, the section presidents, the mayors, the MPs, senators. And then in addition to that, I've invited about 100 people on their personal merit. People I think may not necessarily belong to the same party like me.
Exactly.
But people whom I think we can talk about security and development. Because when these things are there, my party will be fine, but even they themselves will be fine. The whole of Bui will move ahead. So this is what I'm going to talk about. And immediately after that, I'll also hold a few other meetings which are called sectorial meetings in order to consolidate it, in order to make us to know that we are together.
Exactly.
This meeting I'm going to hold, I've received the people at the level of their sections differently. We have talked about development, about security, about progress. But now I'm going to receive them together. We'll address the same things, but we would like to talk together. We'll meet together when we are talking about them.
Exactly.
So that they should know that it is important for us to be together in order to progress.
Thank you, Your Excellency. We are now going to be talking about the upcoming elections. What do you have to say about the elections we have come October?
Thank you very much. On the 12th of October, we'll have the presidential elections. The presidential elections are to elect a president for the Republic of Cameroon. And everybody who drops in a vote, something comes up in return. When you drop your vote and you are not intelligent, what comes up in return? Someone else will reap it for you. Now, this is the presidential election, the election where we will elect the president of Cameroon. The president of my party, the CPDM, is the incumbent president, Paul Biya, His Excellency President Paul Biya.
Exactly.
And I am going to talk for Boy and for Oko. And it will be in the form of an appeal that we should not fall into adventures. We should not be tricked by people who don't have any substance politically.
Exactly.
We should go where we can reap the fruit. We should go where peace can be secured. We should go where we can have our development. When you look at what President Paul Biya has done to Oko, to Boy in the past few years, you see that that is the only way for us. So these elections, my appeal is that we should vote. We should vote for the president who is there. We should vote for the president because this will guarantee that Oko will continue to progress. This will guarantee that Boy will continue to progress. And this will disappoint the people who are hitting their chests all over to say that, oh, Boy is a troubled place. They will deceive us to pretend that we're a troubled place, to pretend that we're strong, whereas behind, they're voting for the president in order to continue to enjoy their development. And tomorrow, when the history is being written, they will say, but you people didn't vote. You know, they will take out their balance sheet and say, but we voted for this president who gave us development. So this is what I think we should do. To conclude, we should go where our security and our development are guaranteed. And I think those things will be guaranteed when we cast a vote for our president, His Excellency Paul Biya.
Thank you so much, Your Excellency. I believe somebody is listening to you somewhere, and we will not leave without getting a summary in the Oko language. Earlier, kailan nablikin chapter wala jim, wala ko tuwi baksen kafyang afyafkin. Alignment, so go kina live na asin baksen wi na bawasan siya feel ka mli ndum yontif kalau asnya kui chiso ka wakamok. Ba wi ka jung Oko in focus.
Bel maka se fisen yan kan kamaloma fisen bagma ke Oko in focus lo ka moto de lo ka chana wa billion sare se so billion na junga giat se ka na ka kaye chi na ka kaye ne no kaye ka tu ma ka sne ku
Bel skuna Roman fake so le na ona prepare se andu sa school bala ki gila smak sa ila ki yasan kum kana school kasan kana
ge ma kin su kum kana school lo ge ka school ye kete lo ni jime yo mo lo ge ke jo fu for toma vo sentir wona na kan su school bo man lo yan results exams se sendien ke le GCE first school living se se chicha chi yang go wonder kana do no for no lo chia ga jong
yeah
ben na ga ba se do ite me yo mo chi ge se lu ma ge se ya fa biga ba jana bli ko ble wo lo na ga se na division yes and we su go bli where ngak se do na ten we had no one lo chia for no one fee in school must be difficult but kana ga gypsum ga se no po yen so school lo ple must no su di ma kwa te ge que jo fege sen su gumno ngak se bichin sa se lo ngi sen su ke lumno be sen lo so oh one ga sen this out like lo ka ja fit na po reason where you look for lolen sen do liye ga look tum ne na bi gypsum ga one po yen do school wayan resource wayan na the follow su jung lo be ma kwa te ge kama swinga sen ne gona do school ma kwa te ge ka gona do school no ten no lo kana ga sen ka go ne sen so idiom wona ga sen ka sen do school we wona ga sen jan do school ne lo ga beche o ja su ge wona yen na ban do school be I want na te ma ne bala se gypsum we ja yo and le we su ga lo ada walo yung o jaka never so ma kwa te ge for kasa jom su wona ge na loss ji wona ge na jandu liye gwi son ne ge gypsum no wam do no po so in the school session ka liske no yellow lo ge sana lu shoga ge sana ka killer resource sana lo ya killer sambi ponse ge sana yisa killer kan 100% ge sana ko bo ne ke jung le ben no ba sa tana lie wona ga san lo ai gena lunda sa so ga san wusin na gile lese ga san yanne yamno gen na wasin wamno do kan ba mai bamba ga wona ga san jandu sku fin lo ga bicin jale wata makili fel na bandu sa school wa liep kale what chili fell na bandu sa school ji wi so
Jibalo.
and even walu na bandu sa school in the first place wa jata makili felt so no mekana sa school so we sin kwata ka jun lo la si yo bude we sin yi continue on we sin yi continue kan se yana ngek
Belo na jilen dulu ba kau sunang segala cia ke fiang fiang. Asan ke kan jong ini kon gumei dan jong ye fiang fiang. Dulu ya makta fungku sejauh balak balaki kena sesuai segala pu. Imak tungku ye kau guna.
Kena kum ing mat ngwale ke tonten bla mat kala de vote. Lu na kena ya lu 12 October 2025. Na makwate ge ke jofge yasin tof ka yasin gisi jingte ka jingte nam no blewe yasin lu yo fef ne gele kante gambi ni ben le kante ke kina ne kan ben ne gele te kante nam no vin lu akib likere ngwa yanam no ndo fo jong no ndo fo na jong gen lo kante de wa jingte gen la sawa so ko no ke lo ma su lu kenga ra fo jingte level wa polun tenele nan lu ne fitin by lack of luna linen yes a level for what you guess we was an loss ki take a can lack this schools in jis will go in schools in jazando will team jis even not the way ne novin mo kwate ge guarantee well always na keep for ge yes na continue se kuika se kulobe ni lolu 12 October la for jingte pour casser vivre entre balago pour bien que nyanga continue celui-là ka kui continue celui-là fin
Belo aji lendun kawa sunang segala ba makwaga kiwe yo nasa video. Thank you, followers of Oko in Focus. We want to say thank you once again, Your Excellency, for speaking.
ce qu'on comme kui mama
As in ke kuya ke kesana luna asan sia chiloso. E bi sebale na minga basa ki amner ko ki sui su asan ko kuya.
kada kan bi lu comme kui lu pour Dieu pour le big force pour le Dieu no ma quoi te ge ani lo ne census fi ne singing force le ya bet wa yana kanam no kakam no lo pour en ji le fainting wa quoi te lo population pour le fle lo lan na shi 200,000 ne population bingwa pokin yasinja using ke jung ye lo go basaki use basaki fel
Exactly.
yes na ma quoi te ge ke kuyu pour lo ke jofege yasine quoi te pour yasine ne no pour na ka yasine ne no pour lo na ma bengtege ge tema jise ne ne le pour no wese pour ye na vose knoten pour ye barle pour ka le barle na le be wala ki no web gana na le na ki TV yote radio wana gele ndo yana blindo ne yem no ren ben na lup for na gele ndo wi signably wala wa yoga lun sok nam no tabet wa ke jilo chia wana gele sok chia ndo ne no ren reason we gena ne no ren na gele for bloggers ga gele for wala lugando for kisin to sama kapkante o ko wando so ngwinke an order ka ba jofti ma kwate ge ki jofge yasin ne yam nyagwi ka kuye kasin ka san no bli wamando no protein na lo 2016 ma yan na develop na gele foken for na development na po sibli na fo kana ba ge se gana po ben ne ge lo be ge singa lo na be ge je gasin ne no be ka census ngo ma su ne lo tanga ge sin fa no ja su ge当我分都为个了也不，本来不是假设路那个人民可是不，分都 population 我是搞不，我那老见的人个 population 要的多，我多了多，我苏萨多，我林北多，我都不听人的路看个了不，但是也不来，那老家发也家里我 population 论ten，个新个是个也第个，我也是那发，本来把生活也是那个发，所以节目过定个。gasin ral ka kuye gasin jumtin ku sai su po wona po gat lo na be ne yam no yen ne sen ne su po
Belo na jilin no ba na senga sia license o wa kiran ini su wi fen kanjong inan dumayan wala ki kana mak kung igan ye gwin fena
Igan je kuin fen lo gele boy kama jangan. My capacity ka to ruling party wo boy. Den gese ka elite boy. Na mani jangle party gese na chinten so na lumno na chinten so na kum election. Gese so na kum myang gese so na kum kuye. Then apart from the party thing, I'm managing. Many guys jungle cannot tell we ma quating in a common young, we ma quating in a law, soon a name no again. Nilo look chief for 28 John Fen. Wilton we guessing in a Joma Sune, a division was an endo. Because you look like, well, yen, you go no ta, but Nagil do Joma Sugan no ta can a bush. Anane de yunga gele wo boile lo yakonum kan le yes yes tag lo bagdad kina no de mo kwatu ge meeting tindo ka sene sunen gele ka sene ja ye tof say big what ka diag tofu if for use the basalo
exactly
so ne ga sen duo 200,000 yungse gele china bi using ga sen do name no gen ne sen ka ne ba
belo ba mo kwa wasunga nge kiwe. Thank you so much followers of Oku in Focus. Excellency, it was a pleasure having you on YM.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure for me, and I think that we should continue to meet regularly because I think that Open First Coast is a big channel through which we can continue to reach our people, through which we can continue to sensitize our people towards good virtues like development, peace, living together, taking care of each other, accepting, tolerating each other. We can continue to pass these messages through you. And I plead with you not to be tired because not everybody will think that you are doing a good thing. But I think the majority of the people, those who have ears, they know what you are doing. Those who have eyes, they see what you are doing. And I think we should never be discouraged because it's also our duty to continue to guide our people.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Stay tuned for more information on Oku in Focus.